What do you use? Are you using
strength? It's strength.
So it's 1d20 plus strength modifier?
Yes.
But Tangle, what are you... Explain, Tangle, what are you doing? Explain in detail.
I am using acrobatics. She is taking her rope,
okay.
and she is throwing it up over the bar that you want her to walk on, do a handstand on, and she's tying that rope, and then she's climbing up the rope to the top to the bar.
Okay.
This Tangle is very short. She's only 4 feet 11. And then she is walking out to the bar and doing lots of, fancy hand movements to the audience. And then she says, "Presenting Miss Tangletaven, your entertainment for this evening." And then she takes out her juggle balls and starts juggling.
Okay.
To warm up the audience.
Make performance juggle.
Okay. I'm wondering why I have a -1 in performance juggle. Is that just from my race? My
It's probably because it's based on intelligence modifier.
Oh, well, crap.
Or it's based on whatever... It says right next to the skill what it's based on.
Oh, I see. Got it. Okay. Ah, charisma. Who knew? Okay.
Okay, that's good enough. People are kind of looking at you and they're like, kind of giving you a gracious clap just because you saved the town. It's like a pity clap. But you're actually juggling. It's just not like show-offy in any way.
Okay. And then she just keeps walking back and forth.
Okay.
On top of the thing, juggling, and then she takes her her balls and goes, puts them away in a flashy way, and then she heads for her handstand.
Okay.
And that is a 1d20 plus 5.
Okay.
For acrobatics?
Yep.
Yeah. One moment, please. And these guys back here are...
Arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling? Furiously.
Ooh.
Oh.
Your hand slips.
Oh.
Hey, actually... Yeah.
Your hand slips. And also, Muka, I just... 7 feet for a human is incredibly tall.
Right, I was just trying to be bigger than pretty much anybody.
So you'd be like 6'8", 6'9", maybe 6'10", but 7 feet,
is huge, right?
Yeah,
plus you could
that's pretty
afford
big.
that diet, right? I'm just trying to be bigger than most humans.
Alright, so Tangle, while you guys are arm wrestling, Tangle starts...
you have a flood on Roxy.
Tangle starts walking on her hands across this kind of like railing. And she slips and starts to fall a fair amount.
Can she roll something to attempt to stop her fall or grab onto it?
There is a rope that you tied. Make another acrobatics roll to quickly grab onto the rope.
Okay.
Nice. You grab onto the rope and you slide down, and that in itself is an awesome recovery. And the crowd kind of gasped as you fell, but then they give you a round of applause.
And she totally makes like she meant to do it.
Yeah.
Like it was part of the act.
Amiko comes over to you.
I'm gonna toss some fireworks in there with prestidigitation.
Alright, so fireworks come out. Blue, red, and all these pretty colors. And Amiko comes over to you and says, "Perhaps you're just worn out from the day. I mean, after all, you did save the town."
Tangle says, "Thank you."
And she flips you a gold piece.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
And Tangle says, she decides to stop, while she's ahead and
okay.
practice.
While you two are talking, actually, the sheriff busts into the door, into the Rusty Dragon, and
the sheriff.
Yeah, we saw him earlier.
Hemlock.
Oh right, yeah.
That big scary black dude.
Yeah, I got it written down. I just was whatever. I had the same thought I had earlier, which is why is there a sheriff? It should be like something else. No.
Where was he when the goblins were attacking?
Remember, it wasn't an isolated incident. There was goblins all over the place attacking.
Okay.
That's what.
Okay.
It just so happened that the guards were patrolling elsewhere, and they did not get to go to the festival.
If I see him tomorrow and he doesn't have a single scratch on him, I'm gonna be pissed.
You see him right now.
He's coming in.
Does he have a scratch on him?
No, he doesn't have a scratch on him.
That son of a bitch.
So, Hemlock comes in there, and he spots three of you and the tiger. He goes, "Hey, you!"
Wrestling hammered.
Fucking love the tiger.
And he says, "Hey, you guys," in a stern voice.
I say what like this.
Father Xantus came to me with an urgent matter, and unfortunately some of the guards are kind of incapacitated right now. They're being healed and they're weak. I just heard that this was a adventuring group, and you guys seem to do quite a bang-up job earlier today. And I would very much like it if you would accompany me and the priest to a most urgent matter that he has discovered.
Right now?
Yes.
Yeah. What did you discover? Tell us.
I can't talk about it here, and he kind of eyes.
Let's go to a private room. We've got 5 of them to choose from. The tiger gets his own room.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes, where? There was one other. Where is she?
She's over there and pointing at her with the acrobatic.
All right. He goes, well, you should. I'll be outside. You should go get her and meet me outside. Meet me and the father outside.
These motherfuckers just won't let us rest.
We should have stopped drinking, because now we're obviously, our characters are inebriated. And
well, no, you're only inebriated if you drink, metagaming here, if you drink 2 times the number of drinks of your constitution modifier.
If you just killed 15 things and got given free beer, what would you do?
Yeah, exactly. I have no regrets. I'm just saying we can't really journey right now.
No, I'm not saying. I don't think anyone's drunk right now.
A couple of drinks.
You were on your way to being drunk until this motherfucker just stumbled into the room.
Well, you're at the
that's fair.
Stage of being drunk. I got
Roxy volunteers to be the group representative if necessary.
Yeah, he steps outside and he's waiting all the group.
Okay, alright, let's go.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Well, you need to tell Tangle about it first.
Tangle is wrapping her rope up and walking over and looking at her gold piece and biting on it.
Okay, it's real.
Can't recommend that everyone here will be sensible, but alright, let's go.
Sounds good.
Yeah, the drunk barbarian buzzing.
Alright, so, I guess all 4 of you go outside.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is there a reason we could have done this in the comfort of our room?
And Hemlock says, "It is not me that thinks that this is an urgent matter." And he turns towards the priest. And the priest, "But it is an urgent matter. You don't understand. The desecration of Ezekiel Tobin's vault."
What?
Who?
This guy. He... One second.
Is that a god, Tobin?
No, it's not.
Okay.
One second here.
You said someone broke into it?
Yeah, desecration.
Of a tomb.
Yeah. Also, we should still talk about what the goblins meant by being a distraction.
Right, which apparently we're hearing now, I think.
Yeah, that might be it.
Father Ezekiel Tobin, he is kind of shocked that you don't know of him, but then he kind of remembers that you're from out of town. He was the religious leader in the Varisian town of Sandpoint, which is the town you are in now. He was a Desnan cleric. He died in the fire that destroyed our town church, as we call the late unpleasantness, as we do not like to talk about it. We believe in a solid gaze on the future path instead of looking in the past, as is too depressing. But his vault has been disturbed, and he, without really noticing it, you guys are kind of walking with him now. He seems to be such a good talker that you're just kind of like following him as he's talking, and you just now notice that you're like, what the fuck? and
what time is it right now?
It's probably like 8:30 or 9. There are torches.
Okay.
You do not detect any magic, Roxy. It just seems he's naturally like a leader, almost. Oh, has it been battle music? Sorry.
Yeah, that's cool.
I only had time to like really search out a couple songs, so my bad.
No problem.
Also, he just seems kind of like a natural leader, so it's kind of like in those things where you're listening intently and just kind of following along.
I like him.
So, but he goes, there was this tomb was robbed. At least I think it is. I don't know yet. The burial vault door hangs ajar, and I feared the worst, and so I didn't want to explore further without aid, and so I sought out Sheriff Hemlock, and Hemlock thought of you guys.
Do you have any reason to believe that something is in there right now, that us waiting 12 hours would cause problems? Is there a reason we have to go in there right this moment?
I mean, it would be a blessing if you would go with me.
Is there something of value in there that cannot be lost? I mean, it's a vault, not a tomb. Okay, so sorry, I kept on thinking tomb.
Yeah.
All right.
That's fine.
So
I guess we're going to need more to go on than that, because we're pretty beat down right now. We would rather get a good night's sleep, and then we'll tackle your problem for you, but right now, there's got to be a really good reason for us to go in there right now.
Xantus kind of stops speaking, and Hemlock says, I don't expect much, to be honest. Maybe, worst case scenario, maybe a goblin came in there, got into the vault, and he's trapped.
I'm gonna have.
That motherfucker doesn't have a scratch on him. I don't trust anything he has to say.
He's kind of an asshole.
I'm gonna see.
Put a badge on me and call me Deputy Quadrille.
Okay, in relation to the map,
just was curious for my.
No, it's fine. Let me. I think it's up. It's up. It's number 2. It's up in Uptown. It's up here. It's right behind the cathedral.
Well, Muka doesn't want to hear this dude talking shit.
He's not talking shit.
It sounds like he's talking shit to us, saying, I didn't expect much. That sounds like shit to me in real life.
Well, I mean, he says, like, behind the vault, he doesn't expect there to be much, but it would surely be an ease of the Father's mind if we would all check it out. And sense motive on him, if those people that are kind of wary of him.
Yeah, I don't like him. I like the old man, though. Muka likes the father dude, despite not being religious. He seems like a good dude, hurting himself to heal others.
Oh.
Okay, very nice. Quadrille.
Yeah.
While you guys are kind of walking...
Roxy's gonna let others do it. She's not exactly very good at reading people.
Yeah. While you guys are kind of walking forth, he seems genuine. Like, he doesn't seem like anybody that wants to hurt you or anything like that. He just seems like there is a ulterior motive for asking you personally, but doesn't seem an evil thing.
Okay, I'm gonna use. I'm
Oh,
gonna.
go ahead.
Never mind. I don't have anything.
It's probably selfish. There might be something of value in the vault that he wants, or I mean, is that the priest I sensed motive on, or was that the sheriff?
That was the sheriff.
The sheriff.
Okay.
The priest seems pretty genuine.
Is it the sheriff? Probably doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be the one to have to do it. Maybe he's a coward. I don't know.
That is a good point.
So maybe that's what his ulterior motive is. I mean, there might be something else too, but
Well, I mean, if the old man's out there healing his balls off and he's all old and wrinkly, and we can at least go check out a vault half drunk with five
Okay,
of us,
I'm gonna try some some diplomacy here. We can't help but notice you seem a little weary about all of this.
Nice.
I crushed it.
Though technically criticals don't count on skill checks, but it's still a very good roll. Are you talking to the father or the sheriff?
The sheriff.
That he seems to be a little bit wary.
Yeah, I mean, what's up?
Yeah. He just goes, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just kind of gauging you, I guess I could say. You know, are you a force for good or evil? There are many things that I have questions that need answers.
Saved your village.
Yes, very much so. Was that just because of unique positioning, or was it the actual willingness to help? And
He even tried to save the dog.
and by the way, you guys are up here now. You're like by building number 29, as the father keeps walking.
Which
Which I-
building is the Rusty Dragon?
37 down here. This is where you came from.
Cool. Thanks.
So-
I berated that dude, by the way, for not taking care of. Oh, I meant to say, but he didn't give a fuck about the dog. That dude, the fancy dress guy, looked like a fencer.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
But anyways,
Yeah.
he goes, I just want to know more about you as a group.
We just met. I'm still trying to figure out these nice individuals.
Oh, is that so? What brings you here? He asks you, Roxy.
Me and Roxas just kind of wander around. We've been, I don't know. That's the best I can really say. We just kind of adventure around the continent. We've been all over the last few years.
He's backpacking across Europe.
Fair enough. What he kind of talks to all of you now. He goes, what plans for your future?
Well,
As a
we're
group.
doing boar hunting tomorrow.
Oh, you're going hunting as a group. How delightful.
Yeah, with Mr. Foxcroft.
Oh yes, he has a townhouse here in Sandpoint. That's his vacation home. That's he was here for the festival, it seems.
Yeah, we saved his behind.
Oh, he must have been very gracious to you.
Indeed.
Dude.
Quadril, since you succeeded in the last one, make another sense motive check.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Because he has a friendly disposition.
Disposition.
Yeah,
Disposition.
disposition towards you. You actually get that. You pass, and he seems like he wants to foster a friendship with the group. Like you would be a significant resource for him.
Deputize us.
You give us.
But I mean that's just like talking. He seems to be like almost giving you interviews almost, as you're walking, and you're now kind of up here.
Honestly, I would probably just go with
Well,
this.
okay, here's another diplomacy check. This is to the father. So, what exactly is making you so concerned? I mean, if you're going to send us into this musty old tomb, might as well tell us what we're looking for.
Fair enough.
Good call.
That's wise.
Well, I mean, this man that was buried there was a very powerful cleric, and it just saddens me to think that anything could desecrate his grave. The sheriff doesn't believe me, but I think something, perhaps maybe more than a goblin, that is in there, or something was in there, and something bad has happened to his tomb.
I just don't see the purpose of desecrating a grave of a guy that died a long time ago.
And he didn't die a long time ago. He died like 5 years ago.
Whatever, a dead guy. Did they bury him with, like, his super sainty pope hat or something that gives +5 intellect?
No.
Uh-oh. I just... Yeah.
Actually, he died more than 5 years ago, but he died not insanely long ago.
Why would they desecrate the grave? Anyways, yeah.
Let's just go do it. Let's just kill it. I mean,
there we fuck man shit.
the sheriff said he doesn't think it's gonna be that much. We can trust him on this one thing. If not, we can come back and have our way with them.
Right.
And let's just get it done with. You know what I mean?
Hang on, let's see if we can make the... Is the sheriff going to come with us by default?
Yeah,
If we meet
he is. He is going to go with you.
Okay, no.
Oh, good.
Needed. Alright.
Yeah, that's fine then.
Alright. Well, since we're here, might as well do it. I got a couple spells left.
Nice.
I'll just knock the tar out of it. And,
Alright, so you guys go up there. Let me...
Hang on. Before we go in, do you have any healing items to give us? I know you're a little pressed at the moment, but we've taken quite a beating collectively. I mean, Tangle over here almost died.
I was practically dead.
Yeah, I know. I'm very sorry, the father says. I do not have any healing to give you right now. But you all look hardy enough at the moment, I believe.
One that's gonna be like a dust bunny. We're gonna be pissed we waited this long.
So, yeah. If no other questions,
Did he mention anything about a reward?
no.
They are free with their tasks and not so free with their money.
We just got 50 gold pieces. I'm a little...
The father says, I'm very sorry about that, but is not the reward of helping others good enough?
Not really, no.
It is for me.
Well, at least one of you seems to share my sentiment, and I will pray for the others. As he turns and continues to lead everyone towards the graveyard.
Let's do it.
Alright. So, you guys go, and it, let's see here. You guys go, and let me change the map. I need to also grab your guys' tokens. Copy. And graveyard. This is something I whipped up. It's not the best quality, I know. But give me a break.
It reminds me of the left-hand side of the Blood Raven spot in Diablo 2.
Does it?
Yes.
Cool.
Hey, where am I?
Oh, where the fuck are you? That's a good question. Oh, you're way over here for some reason. Let me bring you closer.
Cosmos.
There you go.
Stars burning.
Not my new best friend.
Everyone make a DC 13 perception check.
NRG 20. I'm going to let Roxas take care of that. Oh boy, he's got a much better one than me.
Bad perceiving. Good, well, we're drunk, so I guess.
Roxas
Well, he's
barely
busted.
made it. Because he
Carries
was
over a little bit.
Who's giving the tiger beer?
Hey, Tangle, is the rogue particularly perceptive?
It's under skills.
Yeah, it's kind of...
Yeah, she is. She's, well, I mean, yeah, she's 5 plus 5.
All right.
Yeah, awesome.
D20 plus 5. Roll that.
Okay.
the tiger's the best, most perceptive person.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Roxy, was that 13 also the perception?
Yeah, she
Okay,
really had
so you two know, with the light shining from the torches, you see that many of the footprints are goblin prints, and you point them out to the others, but also there seem to be some prints left by a larger humanoid. If you wish, you can make a DC 13 survival check to find out how many were there.
Roxas has sent.
It's not going to work here.
Okay.
So now we can all roll survival?
Yeah, you can all roll survival because they pointed it out to you.
Yeah.
You think there was hundreds of them, Roxy. Quadrule, you're no better off.
I think this whole
Muka knows.
Oh!
He gets down like a dog, sniffs and like kind of does like some barbarian shit where he's like old Indian stuff where he's like sprinkling dust in over the footprints and the wind's carrying it over the place. Everyone just like kind of looking around and they see this shit. You're like, what? And like Muka stands up and goes, 6 goblins, 1 human.
Oh,
That human lead motherfucker!
dude, that motherfucker.
He's a traitor to the whole race. What is this shit?
Okay, whoa. How about this? How many exits out of this tomb are there?
Huh?
How many exits are there? Can we
There's
seal
1
this
exit.
motherfucker? Let's seal it. Come back tomorrow. Open it. Go fight him.
Or I could just blast color spray inside and...
I mean, we could totally fight him if you want, but if there's only 1 entrance, we could seal him in there, and then really what we could do is seal him in, come back a year later, then loot their bodies.
It sounds perfectly fine to me.
But I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work that way. I'm
The whole
okay with
deal-
going in.
Something in there is going to progress the storyline is the deal in metagaming terms, so we need to go in there and kill him. We got 4 frontline guys, including the sheriff, plus the priest, which might be able to pull a heel out his ass. So I'm just going to go the fucking look in the door.
Alright, let's do it! Let's go!
Okay, you open the door. Everyone stop right there.
I look at the door
Okay.
to see the jar.
You can't really see anything. It's dark in
Okay,
there.
well then I open it and look more.
Okay, as you open it,
Wait, doesn't Quadrille have dark vision?
I do 60 feet.
well, Quadrile's not the one opening up the thing,
Well, just...
It happened.
and Ken is already kind of
Oh,
opening
wait,
it up.
I used light on Muka's axe.
Okay, Muka's opening the door as you cast light, and 2 skeletons leap out at him,
Surprise, motherfucker!
and so they will get their a surprise real quick. Actually, just let me.
The one nice thing about Quadrille is he doesn't ever have to draw a weapon. Like, I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
He's just